In the Bible, we can see that Abraham is promised the land of Canaan. Well, this is a forging of history because the land of Canaan was already preoccupied by black women. These black women conducted free energy societies with magnetics and magnetism. When we hear about the advanced societies, these is advanced societies of black women. We're about to go on a journey and view these advanced societies. But first, we start with where this all started, and that's with Abraham. All Abrahamic religions is anti-matriarchal, and all Abrahamic religions is anti-free energy. Enjoy.
Nabta Playa serves as the foundational anchor where the matriarchs first charted the stars to synchronize the earth with the celestial rhythm. These women utilized the megaliths not just for timekeeping, but as lenses to focus the natural magnetism of the soil, ensuring that the community remained in constant resonance with the universe. In the Nile Valley, the feminine principle functioned as the primary conduit for life force, where the Queen Mother held the keys to the kingdom's vitality. The lineage was tracked through the blood of the woman, as the womb was recognized as the only biological gateway capable of grounding the solar energies into the physical realm. Asherah represented the living frequency of the earth, a Babylonian black woman whose legacy included the establishment of societies powered by the atmosphere. The poles associated with her name were functional antennas for free energy, crafted to harmonize the local environment and allow her people to thrive without the need for toil or external fuels. The land of Canaan stood as a lush testament to this matriarchal stewardship, long before any external wanderer arrived at its fringes. It was a network of self-sustaining communities governed by the wisdom of the elders who understood the secret language of the flora and the magnetic currents flowing beneath the topsoil. Abraham entered these regions as an observer, meticulously documenting the structures of power that favored the motherline. His presence marked a strategic effort to understand the source of the matriarch's influence, acting as a precursor to a system that would eventually seek to redirect that authority toward a centralized patriarchal governance. The dismantling of the Asherah poles was a deliberate act of energetic sabotage, designed to break the connection between the people and the Earth's natural electrical field. By knocking down these anchors, the patriarchal system sought to create a state of dependency on externalized deities, rather than internal magnetic resonance. This struggle manifested as a tension between the black man and the black woman, where the male sought to bypass the female's role as the anointer. Traditionally, no king could wear the crown without the spiritual authorization of the Queen Mother, whose breath and approval provided the only legitimate foundation for leadership. The narrative found in Acts chapter 8 verse 27 depicts a pivotal moment where a significant alliance was formed between certain masculine factions and the Roman structures. This interaction represents a departure from the organic, matrilineal governance of the Nile in favor of a globalized, patriarchal trade and religious network that prioritized imperial expansion. The Candaces of Meroe remained the final bastions of this original power, leading armies and maintaining the Meroitic script which encoded the secrets of their sovereign rhythm. These women were the architects of a civilization that fused advanced metalworking with high spiritual resonance, creating a society of unparalleled strength and self-sufficiency. Seti, the land of the bow, recognized the feminine eye as the most precise instrument of alignment. The spiritual practices here focused on the activation of the internal light centers, which were seen as microcosms of the great magnetic poles that stabilized the entire planet and kept the seasons in their proper flow. In the Nakata periods, the pottery and symbols reflected a world where the mother was the central sun around which all life orbited. The geometric patterns found on these artifacts were blueprints for the flow of energy, showing how to circulate the life force through the community without creating stagnation or uneven distribution. Kerma's vast architecture showcased a profound understanding of the Earth's thermal and magnetic properties, where the structures were built to breathe in harmony with the environment. The people lived in a state of constant integration with the land, seeing no distinction between their own vitality and the health of the river. Napata and the holy mountain of Jebel Barkal served as the headquarters for the matriarchal high priestesses, who utilized the unique mineral composition of the mountain to amplify their collective intent. This was a center of global resonance, where the frequency of the mother was broadcast to the surrounding territories to maintain peace. The Meroitic script remains a silent guardian of this era, its phonetics designed to vibrate the human body at specific frequencies that promote health and endurance. It was a tool of the matriarchs to ensure that the wisdom of the ancestors remained accessible through sound and rhythmic recitation, bypassing the need for modern technology. Within the Kemetic framework, the feminine essence was the foundation upon which the entire social fabric was woven. The sky was envisioned as the mother's body, and the earth was the stage where her children expressed the infinite variations of her original thought, maintaining a perfect equilibrium in every aspect of daily life. The emergence of Abrahamic religions introduced a framework that prioritized the written word over the biological womb, and the law over the natural light. This change required the systematic suppression of matriarchal history, labeling advanced energetic sciences as mere superstitions to justify the implementation of the new hierarchy. Authentic spirituality in the Nile Valley involved the maintenance of the magnetic womb, a collective field of protection generated by the women's communal rituals. This field ensured that the community remained shielded from external disruptions and kept the people in a state of perpetual harmony with the earth's core. The symbols of the cobra and the vulture on the crowns of the Kushite queens represented the dual nature of the life force, the rising electrical fire, and the grounding protective embrace. These were indicators of the queen's mastery over the unseen currents of the world, allowing her to govern with both precision and compassion. Reclaiming this perspective means recognizing that the land was, and remains, the domain of the mother. The restoration of the magnetic poles signifies a return to a self-sustaining existence, where the Black woman resumes her place as the central pillar of a society fueled by the infinite free energy of the universe.
Matriarchs rising.